I was pretty excited for this film, and not just given its stellar cast that includes Chris Evans, Lakeith Stanfield, Toni Collette, Ana de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, and so much more, but because of Rian Johnson, an incredibly talented and intelligent writer and director, and just overall in general filmmaker. I mean, Brick, I really like that film, and Looper is just absolutely fantastic. He's a great filmmaker. So I was really excited for this film, but then the trailer came out and it looked pretty meh, and then it ended up getting 100% on Rotten Tomatoes somehow, and so I was interested, and then the second trailer came out, it looked pretty good. So I was really excited for this film. I booked my tickets for this on October 23rd, and it's now November 27th, and I've finally seen it, and I'm glad I have. I left my screen with a huge grin on my face, wanting to clap, but also not wanting to clap because I don't want to look retarded. This film is absolutely wonderful. I mean, obviously the writing with a whodunit, the writing needs to be good, it needs to be unpredictable, and it needs to be on point, and the dialogue needs to be on point. Pretty much you need a good writer to do a whodunit, and obviously Rian Johnson delivers with the writing. One of my biggest complaints about him is that his stories are very predictable, especially Looper, and although there's some bits of this that I found quite obvious, most of the time, it's a completely unexpected ride, and I pretty much enjoyed every second of it. Obviously, with a cast this amazing, the acting's great. Ana de Armas was fantastic. Like, she's never had a performance where she can shine, and in this film, she does so well, and it's so nice to see, and she was really good. Chris Evans was really good. He's finally not playing Captain America, because even in films where he isn't playing Captain America, he's playing Captain America, so that was really fun to see him in that role, and he clearly had a lot of fun with it. Toni Collette was really funny. Toni Collette was really great. She always is. Christopher Plummer was really good. Jamie Lee Curtis was pretty good, and you know, Don Johnson, Michael Shannon were all pretty good, and then obviously my guy Lakeith Stanfield was great. Kind of wish he had a little bit more screen time. Oh, and yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about going into this. I was worried that, although it is over 2 hours, I was worried that because of how big the cast is and how great it is, I was scared that they'd be all competing for the best performance and they wouldn't have enough time to be fleshed out properly. But they do. They really do. And it's really fantastic. Oh, and Daniel Craig, never seen him in anything before. I never fully bought him. The accent he does in this film just sounds so stupid to me. I don't care if it's accurate, but it just sounds stupid, and I could never fully buy him. But yeah, other than that, the acting is splendid. The writing is fantastic because Rian Johnson wrote it. You know, like, this film really keeps you thinking, and that's really the whole point of a whodunit, obviously. And also, it's obvious that this is a Rian Johnson film because obviously the cinematography is fantastic. Once again, he has his cinematographer Scott Yedling, who's always just incredible. And then, you know, like, just the way the whole film is structured is really good as well. Although there is one point in the film where I feel it just comes to a screeching halt all of a sudden. But it was, you know, that wasn't bad. Like, you know, like, you kind of needed it to slow down a bit, but it was just kind of so sudden. But, like, you needed that moment, you know, for the characters to do something. But yeah, this is a great film. I love the way that the story is told, you know, because, like, the way they tell this narrative is done really well, and I thought it was a really smart decision to do a whodunit in this way. Oh, and the score was pretty good. I'm pretty sure it was by Nathan Johnson again. Yeah, his score was pretty good. It really complemented the scene well, but, you know, it's not anything I'd listen to on Spotify. But yeah, this is just a really well made film. It's already in my top 10 of the now 30 films I've seen this year. Yeah, I don't really know what to say because I just really enjoyed it, and there's nothing else to say other than you need to watch this. Yeah, please book your tickets if you haven't already, and if you have already and you have already seen it, make sure you stay after the credits because I talk spoilers. Okay. Oh, okay, no, hold on, I forgot. This film is really fucking funny. This film will give you a lot of laughs and chuckles. Oh, and also, it's weird, this film is a 12A, but there were 2 F-bombs. Like, have the BB, you know, don't worry, just, look, it's fun, it will keep you thinking, it's funny, it's smart, and just please watch it. I mean, come on, I'm like, there's at least one actor in the film you like, just go and watch it. spoilers, click off because obviously, I absolutely loved how Ana de Armas was the main character in this film and how the narrative is told from her perspective. And Marta, in general, was just a really, really nice, well-rounded character. Ana de Armas did great. I've never seen her give a good performance because she's only in bad films other than Blade Runner. And she was so good. I was actually surprised because the marketing made it look like she'd be killed off within the first 20 minutes. And just the whole way they did it, how like she gave Christopher Plummer the wrong stuff and then he kills himself. Like that whole bit where she's trying to cover up her tracks and just her whole character and the whole how it was structured around her, how the whole plot was revolved around her was just so smart and I really loved it. Also, for me, it was pretty obvious that Chris Evans had done something because, come on. But I didn't think that it would be that in depth to what he did. Like, Jesus, he just killed the housekeeper, dude. Like, what? And I thought the way they did that was really, really smart and just, oh man. Like, Marta as a character is so goddamn good. And so is Joni and so is, Walt and so is Harley. It was just so cool. And then also, how Daniel Craig's talking about a donut, and I thought that went on for way too long, that joke. Literally this whole time, like, that knife circle he has, that's literally a donut and it's been in the film the whole time, and I thought that was really smart as well. And I just love how the film ends, and also, it's a social commentary on how the rich don't care about the poor. That's nothing new, but I mean, hey, it stands. So, although I knew Chris Evans would have had to do something, like it did keep me on my feet, which is the whole point of this. Yeah, so it wasn't entirely predictable. Oh wait, yeah, no. When Chris Evans just says to Ana de Armas, "Alright, slow down, Baby Driver," or something like that, that made me really laugh, because like, Edgar Wright's my favourite director, and even though I was quite disappointed by Baby Driver, that just, made me really happy. Anyway, okay, goodbye.